Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and today in this unimportant review, we have the Jakks Pacific. The Super Mario Brothers movie, Mario and Luigi articulated figures. Main reason I got these is I always just been really into Mario growing up as a kid, and actually just recently put together a Super Nintendo. Had a few of them laying around that weren't quite working, and kit bashed them, got them working. Then started playing some Mario games, and then I'd seen these guys on the shelves. I was like, you know what, why not? They'll look kind of cool next to the systems. And even if the movie, which I'm going to go see it, don't get me wrong, but even if the movie sucks, they look like good enough representations of the characters anyways that I wouldn't mind having them. So I got these. I got Bowser for now. We'll see how the videos do, and actually how the figures are as well. And then I might go pick up Peach and Toad, or Toad, I think, are the other ones. Doesn't actually say on the boxes who's in the line. But I know I've seen them. And then hopefully we'll get some other characters, because I also would love a Yoshi, which would be interesting, because looking at this, I don't know how you would get him to sit on top of a Yoshi. At least looking at him from inside the packaging. But anyways, with these unimportant reviews, they're unedited videos that go up on our Patreon in advance. If you guys like to see these before everybody else, make sure to go check that out. Anyways, also, if you guys are interested in picking these up, I think there's on Entertainment Earth. Link in the description below. Help support the channel and get yourself some sweet collectibles. Anyways, just gonna crack into them. Now, I haven't actually opened them yet. The boxes are not that bad. Like, they both have Mario on the front, which I kind of wish, like, each character would have been separated with each one. Would have been kind of nice. Like, having actual, like, movie Luigi on the actual front of the box would have been kind of cool. But you do have the question block, the mushroom, the star on the back. And then you also have it on the packaging here, too, with this glossy, I guess this glossy picture. Trying to think of like an official term that I could use for there. I'm like, it's just a shiny image. But you can see side of the package for both of them has the figure inside the box. Back just shows them holding their respective accessory. Both have 16 points of articulation, and then more of the same on the side here. So let's get them open. Now what's kind of cool is I've always wanted really posable Mario figures. I still honestly kind of want a Sonic in the same vein. Even like movie Sonic wouldn't be too bad. I know they made action figures, but I want something that's like a little bit more posable. And I'll be honest, like growing up, I definitely played way more Mario games than I ever did Sonic. Although I would say I was probably more into the Sonic character. Oh, getting him out. I guess while we're at it, we might as well get Luigi cracked open too. It's sort of like an unboxing video and a review all at the same time. I did get Bowser. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Bowser will probably be up before these guys. So I'll definitely know at that point. Although the way I'm filming this, it's probably going to be in reverse. As I plan on having both of these guys edited the same day. So these guys will be on the Patreon, and then Bowser will just be up. Anyways, I guess since I'm holding Luigi, we'll just talk about him first. Now, the one thing I thought was kind of cool right out the get-go is they have what they call realistic eyes. So you can see when you're shifting him, he's always watching. Always watching. Which is kind of interesting. And all that really is kind of like if you've seen the Hammond T-Rex. It has a clear piece for the front of the eye, and then the image is offset to the back, so it gives it that illusion when you're moving the head around that the eyes are tracking it while the eyes actually stay into place, but because it's so far back and with the clear, it makes it look like it's following you. And it's a really easy effect to pull off, but it's really cool when you do it right. So you can see even with Mario, sort of does the same thing. Now, it's not perfect, but it does the job really well. So it kind of gives you, when you're shifting their heads, it's almost like you're using different faceplates. Sort of like with a import figure. Anyways, for their accessories, Mario comes with the plunger piece, Which I almost kind of wish maybe he would have like the fire flower or something from the actual game, but instead they actually get tools of the trade. It's also a bit flexible, so you don't have to worry about breaking it, putting it in his hand. I'm gonna imagine somewhere in the movie it's gonna probably have a little bit more of a pressing matter, because I almost kind of wish like Luigi would have had the vacuum, the ghost vacuum, instead of the flashlight, because it's kind of the one thing I kind of think of Luigi more so nowadays than anything. And I'm pretty sure I saw it in the trailer if I remember right. Ooh, his arm's a little loose. Something that's easily fixable, but yeah, he still holds it pretty well, though, for the most part. Just kind of like that one angle is kind of shifting a little bit. But for the flashlight, it's just yellow, black. You get this gray for the front of the light. It's actually got quite a bit of detailing, because you even see on the back here, it's got the little switches, which is really cool. Almost kind of wish this would have been clear, too. I know it's asking a lot for these, because these also are $20 a piece. And with the amount of articulation and detailing, and with the eyes and stuff, we're already getting to be relatively expensive figures to begin with, even though size-wise they're not that big. I'll grab one of the Power Rangers behind me. But you can see here for the hat, and primarily it's just green with the blue jumper. You get some gold here for the buttons. And to be honest, paint job wise, I'm not really noticing anything out of the ordinary, because you even see on the shoes, like the shoelaces actually have paint. Same with the soles are painted individually. There's nothing really like I'm seeing that seems like it's skimped on. Because even like I mentioned, like the switches are painted. Which I wouldn't expect that, but it is. The hat looks pretty good. It's got some added detailing. Got the L on the front here. And I like too that has the stitching around the top, which I could have seen that just being flat, but it actually looks like it's embroidered in or sewn into the hat. Mustache looks good. To be honest, like it's a solid looking Luigi. Like even the Mario, it's got the right shape. I like the hair. It's more or less same detailing. Nothing really too crazy. It's just got a little bit of a thicker booty. And pretty sweet. And I like too that they scale pretty well. Because, again, like he's a larger character, so it's nice to see them not like the exact same size. Because I could also see that, because for kids, especially growing up, like all the toys being the exact same height, but they're not the same. Might have been nice, again, to see maybe some extra hands. And like I said, like accessories maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I guess I kind of want more video game related accessories, but these are still pretty sweet. And to be honest, like I said, it's almost like harkens back more to like their actual jobs, which I can get behind. But for their articulation, heads can't not look up and down, but they can rotate side to side. Arms can go up all that far, down all that far, rotate all the way around. It's got single jointed elbows. Hands can rotate. It's also technically a rotation at the forearm here too, because that wants to go with it. No real wiggle. Legs can go forwards about that far. Not too much back because of the butt, but they can rotate. Move inwards and outwards, single jointed knees, and the feet can rotate. And move forward and back. That feels kind of like it's on a ball joint there. And Luigi, I imagine, is the exact same thing. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, you get a wish. Get the wish rotation. The waist. Mario has that. Oh, yeah, Mario's got that too. Ooh, it's a ball joint. So he's got a little bit of a wiggle there too. Luigi kind of does it, but not so much. But yeah, for the most part, gets a little bit better splits than Mario. Which he was, I don't know, I've always felt like he was the more athletic one between the two anyways. Kind of like because he could jump a little bit higher than him too. So, again, more or less same articulation. A little worse at the waist, but he's a little bit worse at the hips. I guess it's the best way to say it. And overall, really sweet. Real quick, stand him there. See if I can reach a Power Ranger figure. White Ranger, I choose you. So here they are next to a Lightning Collection, which is actually nowadays more expensive. Because these guys usually run about $25 on average. But you do get extra hands. And for the most part, probably get about the same amount of plastic between them. So, oh god, I just realized Luigi's arms look a little broken. Also got to make sure you got it bent in the right direction. Because like I said, this kind of rotates. But that little divot is where you want it towards the front to be able to get them to move a little bit more forward. And overall, like I mentioned, plastic-wise, seems like a pretty good deal. I think if anything, extra hands would have been kind of neat. Just to be able to have like a clench fist. Because it's always going to be kind of open-handed. But for the most part, I feel like these are maybe a little... It's kind of odd because I want to say these are maybe a bit more geared towards adult collectors, to be honest, than kids. Because like the kid, like you also have like all the play sets and what have you for the movie as well, which I think kids will have a lot more fun with that too. Although growing up, I probably would have enjoyed these a little bit better. But that being said, for $20, I think they're pretty reasonable. To be honest, I know I haven't opened the Bowser yet, but if he's as good as these guys, he's a freaking steal at 30. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a Ranger today. Are you guys excited about the Super Mario movie? Let us know in the comment section below. And see you guys in the next videos. Also, make sure to check out that link for Entertainment Earth. Support the channels and Discord. Or not Discord. There's Discord on our Patreon, though. It's linked to that. But for our Patreon, again, these videos go up in advance. So make sure to check that as well. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. I'm mumbling. Bye-bye.